Welcome to another FGC Quickie, and today we're discussing Tekken 7 and Soul Calibur 6 producer is leaving Bandai Namco. Many people have thoughts on it. We're going to give you our thoughts on it. Let's go ahead and get into it. So yesterday, Motohiro Okubo, Tekken 7 and Soul Calibur 6 producer, announced that he's actually leaving Bandai Namco after 25 years. He was the producer that's really responsible for the making and the bringing of you of Soul Calibur 6, and he also played a major role in producing for Tekken 7. Now, many people believe that he was really responsible for the resurgence of Soul Calibur and bringing it back Now, many people feel like he's responsible for the resurgence of Soul Calibur and bringing it back to a great place, even though people still had a few opinions about the game. But, you know, there's always going to be those, and we'll get into that a little bit later. Many people we see in the FGC were really saddened by this. I mean, they were really happy for him. You know, he's moving on to different endeavors. But a lot of people really hate that he's not going to be working on Soul Calibur 6 anymore, because they really like the work that he's been doing. As you can see here from the thread, many different people are outpouring their feelings and their emotions for him. He's a really liked guy, and they're going to be sad to see him go. So reading here off the Twinfinite site, giving more details, they say, today, Soul Calibur 6 producer Motohiro Okubo announced that he is leaving Bandai Namco effective today. He also mentioned on Twitter that he will continue working in the gaming industry and continue to work with a gaming company called Shibuya. Skipping down a little bit further, it says that Okubo has been working on Soul Calibur 6 for several years and is hailed by many as one of the authors of the rebirth of the series with the success of the latest game. He's also worked on Tekken 7 and Pac-Man 99. He's been with the company for 25 years and expresses his gratitude to all those he met in that time. Now, going here to Reddit, we see many different opinions on the news and stuff like that, and the majority of it is people really kind of wondering, well, what's going to be the future of Soul Calibur 6? We just saw that he was the one that was responsible for the resurgence and making the game what it is now that people know and love. So they're really hoping that the future of it continues, and if it does, they're hoping that the person who takes over the reins next does a really great job caring for the game. As you can see, many people are pouring out their hearts, really with long comments here on this Reddit thread talking about their concerns of season 3 for Soul Calibur 6, because it's been, I think, like 10 months since they really got any new content for the game, and many people saying that they were hoping that some changes could come to the game because they really enjoy the gameplay of the game, but really everything else that they feel of the game, from its single player options to its performance on PC and things of that nature, really could use some more work. So that's kind of in jeopardy and up in the air for everybody with how they're going to continue on with the game. It's understandable that people react like this. I mean, when you hear like main forces of your games and your series that you know and love are leaving, it really just kind of be up in the air with like, how is this going to affect the game? It's already in a position where people really don't know the future of it, and getting this news really makes people think. Hopefully though, we always keep hope alive that they can actually bring somebody in who's actually going to do a great job. We keep this game going forward. Now with Tekken 7, they still have, you know, he wasn't really the main producer or anything like that as far as I'm seeing. So Tekken 7, you know, that's still going to be alive. But with Soul Calibur 6 really being that smaller brother, the one that really needs the attention and things like that, that kind of people feel like gets overshadowed by these other games that we have, such as, you know, Tekken 7, Street Fighter and things like that. The diehard fans of this game really wants to see it continue, and that's understandable. We don't really like seeing any of our series die here in the FGC. I mean, you know, we always talking about bringing series back like CVS and, you know, many things like that, Marvel vs. Capcom. So we don't want this to kind of go along in the same way. But with that being said, give us your opinions on this. Do you see a hopeful future for Soul Calibur 6? Do you feel like it will continue on? Do you kind of feel different about it? Do you think you really don't know? You're kind of one of the ones that feel like it's up in jeopardy? Let us know in the comments down below how you actually feel. So this has been Rexonmax with another FGC Quickie, where we discuss FGC news quickly. See you later.